Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. Welcome back to some more Empire Total War Darthmod. We're playing as Great Britain now. Guys, in the campaign we're pushing up into northern India with 5 full stacks. We're currently besieging the last settlement of Punjab. We do have a full stack of cavalry here as well. However, some disappointing news. My main commander Churchill has now died. Was quite old, died of old age during the end turn phase. Now Walter Pennington will be commanding the main host. We're also pushing against this last army here, but we probably won't have to fight it once we take the settlement. So that's the battle we're playing in today's episode. We're also at war with Afghanistan. We're pushing into Kashmir and Kabul, and then keep pushing through the Middle East. Asia Minor. Sorry, not Asia Minor. Asia Minor's here. We're going to be pushing against Persia and Azerbaijan. Now, I thought that was a Persian settlement, but if you look slightly, it's a little bit like a different colour. It's actually controlled by the Mamluks. Now, I was actually going to push upon Mesopotamia and Baghdad. However, the Mamluks are protectorates of the Ottoman Empire. So there's no... I don't really want to threaten that because they are... Well, if you look at the prestige, military-wise, they're really quite strong. So that's what's basically happening over in the Indian front. Hindustan is not particularly happy with a full stack there. And we had this full stack just pick apart some rebels. So a lot of armies pushing north. We also have a fleet here. Let's quickly go back to Europe now. Now, I've been obviously recruiting more units. I actually have 5 full stacks. And I was looking at Europe. Where can I get more territories? Because I want to hit my victory conditions soon. We currently have 33 regions. We need 65. I want to pick apart as many territories without going into causing World War III against a major faction. So I noticed these Italian states are really quite weak, and they're just there. Like, we'll be easily be able to take them with a fair few stacks. Now we have obviously a couple of armies here, and then 3 here, which have all been newly recruited, fresh off the block. Because I wanted to keep an army in Paris and an army in London, just as a garrison. But if I can keep these 5 stacks, obviously, like in Italy while we're attacking, it's pretty easy to defend if we push back. What's happening over in Europe? The United Provinces are pushing heavily against the Austrians, taking Vienna, Prague, but the Russians as well are pushing back. Warsaw. So, yeah, Austria is not looking good at the moment. But we'll probably attack Napoli and Sicily, seeing they aren't... Where are they? Napoli and Sicily. They haven't got any protectorates like some of these other Italian states do. So once we push against Napoli and Sicily, we'll push against the Italian states. Well, there they are. Which are, obviously, at Rome. They're protectorates of the Knights of St. John. We'll go to war with them. Dexter, Italian states, Monsoy, Venice, Monsoy. Yeah, so we might actually go to war with them. They've got a couple of territories. No, they've got one big one. Couple of standing armies. Huh, we might have to double back there. I didn't see that. But that's only if, once we declare, well, they're only protectorates of them. If we declare war on the Knights of St. John, we shouldn't go to them. So we'll be able to push on Napoli, Naples, Rome, Vienna, Genoa, and Milan. And then we would actually be able to take the entirety of Italy, which would be really quite cool. We've obviously got Northern Africa here, and Sardinia and whatnot. Let's quickly push over to the Americas now. I currently have 3 stacks pushing upon Texas to attack some of the more Native American tribes. We have 2 full stacks here, and then 1 there, so we'll push around here as well. Up in the north, I don't think we have anything. Not much else is really going on. We'll push against Yankton, and then we'll probably have to betray some allies after that. But that's what's basically going to be happening over the next couple of episodes. So, please subscribe to stay tuned for that. My throat's a little bit sore. Okay, let's attack here today. Do outnumber them quite significantly. 4 lots of cannons. They got some elephants, militia, lancers, a couple of melee warriors, but a lot of line infantry as well. We're currently coming with just under... No, we've got over. No, we haven't. Yes, we have. We got over 15,000 men of Great Britain. Let's fight this one on the field. Just need to open my bottle of water and have a quick sip. Try to do as quietly as possible. Because my throat is really sore. I just woke up. There we are. So, once we pushed against Punjab, we'll push into the Middle East. Yeah. I don't really know who we will be declaring war on. It will be interesting once... Well, we still got a lot more alliances to get. Now, this is awesome, because it is a flat field battle. They have artillery, however, but we can push against them quite quickly. Okay. Just trying to see what we're working with here. So that's the end of their deployment zone, so we'll probably only put it that far. Well, I guess I could put it larger for the flank. The thing about empires is the longer the line, the more muskets can get on it, but the thinner the line, the less... Well, essentially the more likely it is to break if they go with a direct charge. Now, there's a bit of high ground here which will help us. Probably is the best. We can shoot up and over. However, there are some trees in the way here, so maybe here is the best. Fire in that direction, or maybe I should spread it further. Probably put like one there. The range on these cannons are superb, so it's not like it's overly going to matter that much. Alright. They do have artillery superiority over me. Probably not quality. I didn't actually check the quality. But numbers, they have at least 3 more pieces of artillery than me. So, I'll put these guys on the flanks. Okay, that's the border. I was going to say, can I deploy there? I was like, what? Now, can I actually get down here? Because it looks like high ground, somewhat. Maybe I can't get down there. I might have to deploy my cavalry here, then push right around. I don't know. I've never played with a battle with that how much terrain on the town there. But we do have reinforcements coming in, so never fear. Let's start the battle. Now, no, we actually can't run down there. That's interesting. But oh my god, their artillery's coming in. Actually hitting my general quite well. Fall him back. Get my artillery to fire against theirs. Oh, that's a bit risky. Cavalry on the flank. Push up. And I might even start advancing the line. Just so we can get some movement. Okay. Because I don't really want to stand here like sitting ducks. Double time it. I feel like cannons, they always leave their cannons incredibly exposed. Like, there's units here, but they're kind of blocking themselves from this hill. But they are absolutely bombarding me. Like, we'll just go for a direct cavalry charge. We might be able to wipe them out. Because they're clustering. Get all my cannons to fire there. Men of Great Britain, both the ringer. Charge. Watch out for those swordsmen coming in. Alright, get the artillery to hit here. Let's start surrounding them, because they seem to be clustering here. Alright, cavalry, I don't want you to get slogged down. Did we actually rout those swordsmen? Are you serious? Huh. Oh, well, they're charging with their lances. This charge is going to be pretty hectic. Alright, we're getting our shots off here. What's heavily on this flank? Irish regiment. We've got our Scottish regiment here. Men of Scotland and Ireland, make ready. That was like my mixture of accents, I guess. Okay. By the left. On march. Alright, let's move in from this flank. Just fire at these guys here. These 1,000 peasants. Holy shit. The Royal Irish Regiment! These natives didn't stand a chance. Alright, let's continue. I love this surrounding tactic. It's working so well. What's this? Alright, let's move up the line as much as we can. Just keep moving up. General can move him up as well. I'm gonna halt and unlimber my artillery. We've got them on the back foot. There's no. We'll reform this so we can get rid of them. Because we can outshoot them. We just need to be spread out more. Alright, how are we going here? Still running them down. Alright, let's send these 3 units up here to get to fire at their cavalry. Alright. Let's start putting them to the sword. Scottish Highlander. I'm trying to not offend anyone by doing horrible accents, but it's pretty hard not to when you got their kilts blowing in the wind. But here we go. Okay, how are we going here? How are we going here? Right, let's form up against these elephants and then get our shots off against them. Right, they're in position, fire. I'll be interested to see how many actually fall. Because the elephants are quite tough. Alright, let's start speeding this up. We've got them on the back foot now quite heavily. My cavalry's not... Okay, well, we've actually got their units routing there. Let's swing around. And let's surround them. We'll get my cavalry to run down their elephants and, well, a lot of their units up here. But once we've taken well, it doesn't really matter. Once we've taken their last settlement, we've won, so... Still some units that haven't quite routed yet. Okay. Let's end the battle there. Heroic victory. And a solid one, if I do say so myself. Our first battle against Punjab. And my last. My throat nearly went there again. But Walter Pennington just deployed. Wow, it was only 30 men off 15,000. My bad. But we lost just under 600. The enemy deployed 5,318. Solid victory. Nation destroyed. Region captured. Nicely done. So we'll exempt them from tax. We will repair next turn when we can. But while we have the advantage, we might as well keep on pushing. So Kashmir looks pretty undefended. We'll push against there now. Let's just hope there's no, like, armies hiding in the wilderness. Let's push up with more so we can get a better resolve. Two lots of light infantry, yeah. Easy victory if I do say so myself. 147 men lost. Taking the region of Kashmir. So we're starting to carve out our own little piece of India, which is absolutely fantastic. So we'll move up this spy to Kabul, and then we'll push this spy up to here. Zahedan. Alright, this army looks a little bit more promising, but we've got no money at the moment. We're going to have to wait for the next turn to repair, but I might actually get rid of this palace. Unlike these larger settlements, probably better to keep those buildings somewhat. But I do want to convert the populace. Protestant is going up here as well. We've got a priest. We've got some churches being built. Yeah, I want to try fix the public order. So we've got a brothel here. Happiness. Iron forge. Yeah, we don't... Water-powered cotton mill. And then a college. Yeah, we don't really need this. We're better off building a church. We'll keep the Iron Master, though. Right. Technologies, let's have a look at what we're researching these days. What have we even got able to... Only abolish slavery. -%. Yeah. Ethically... It's brilliant to abolish slavery. Economic-wise, in a Total War video game with no morals, there's a lot of negative effects. Plus 30 for plantations, plus 10% wealth per town in region, minus percent 4. Yeah, I'd rather not sacrifice the minus 4% happiness, and we don't really need the plus 3. Diplomatic relations, because we were actually really fantastic with every faction. 255 with the United States, 270, 190, 232, yeah, except for Russia. But we're really fantastic there. We'll push against Kabul now as well. So, we're going to be starting our invasion on the Italian states. We'll disembark at Napoli. We'll push up against Rome. By the time that happens, we have to take Malta. What about Venice? What's Venice situation? Protectorates as well. So we're going to be going to war with Venice soon, most likely. What about Genoa? No. But the Spanish have Turin and Savoy, so we might be able to push over to Venice here. I just want to look at their settlements, because I hate taking forts. We can't actually see there that much. But regardless, you guys know the plan. We're going to be pushing against the Italian states over the next couple of episodes. We're also finishing off the native Indian tribes and pushing up through Afghanistan to finish off the Afghanis. So guys, I'm going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching if you watched all the way through. I really do appreciate it. Please leave a like to support this series and my channel. Subscribe if you haven't to keep up to date with future uploads, not just for this Empire Great Britain campaign, but all my uploads on Simpzy Total War. Thank you very much for watching. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.